off Friday Night SmackDown, we see Drew McIntyre pull up in his nice white pickup truck. But we see Nick Aldis and a bunch of WWE security guards who could be potential WWE superstars in the near future say, nope, 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 no. Get out, get out. You were suspended before Survivor Series. You'll be suspended after Survivor Series. And Drew said, whoa, 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 whoa. No. That's not what Paul Heyman said. He said that Braun will get a title shot and I'm unsuspended, right? That's only fair, right? And Nichols says, no, you should have never trusted him. You never trusted him, blah, 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 blah. And Drew finally said, you know what? I will leave, not for you, but for the security guards. I want them to go home and have a nice day with their family. So Drew McIntyre is the first wrestler in history to actually care about security guards and what their families think, right? So this might be the WWE first. As soon as he gets back in the car, he gets his head rammed into the steering wheel because Cody Rhodes starts attacking him, grabbing his hair. But WWE security pulls him off. Cody goes all ballistic, takes his little jacket off, literally goes strolling down to the ring, stomps going to the ring, and grabs the microphone and says, Nick Aldis, please, unsuspend Drew McIntyre. He broke an unwritten rule in this sport. He went on the home away from home. He broke in where my wife sleeps, where my kids play. He broke onto my bus. And he's WWE's resident cockroach. And ended the promo by saying, I'm going to do to everything in my power. I'm going to do what a normal person does when they see a cockroach, and that's stomp him out. And throws the microphone down, and he's all heated because Drew McIntyre broke into his tour bus. And was that last week that he broke into his tour bus? Because if so, I do not remember. Was that 2 weeks ago that happened? Because Cody, if that's 2 weeks ago, why didn't you do that like sooner? Why are you mad about it now? I don't know, man. I have no clue why you're so mad, Cody. I have no clue. I guess you'd be mad if someone broke into your bus and they attacked you where your children, your wife sleep, and where your kids play. I guess that would be pretty mad too. Anyway, we move on to DIY and who invited Candice. Tommaso Ciampa basically says, I can't wait to get my shot at Elia's championship, and I'm going to bring home the United States Championship. And Johnny Gargano says, oh, well, after you're done with that, we'll be the top of the tag team division once again, which I don't think Johnny Gargano is getting the hint. I don't think he's getting the hint. Because clearly, Tommaso Ciampa does not care about tag team gold right now. He wants singles gold. He wants personal gold. He wants to be the leader of one division, not to be the division of the tag team division. I think Johnny Gargano should start, picking that up. By the way, what is this merch? Like, don't call me donkey. Don't call my friend a donkey. Don't call my husband's friend a donkey. What is this? Doesn't matter. Anyway, it was time for Ilya Dragunov versus Carmelo Hayes. But first, we did get a Rhea Ripley promo. Damien. Because the Terror Twins are officially back and are teaming up once again to take on Damien's enemy, Aleister Black and Zelina. So yeah. So anyway, Carmelo Hayes comes out, and Ilya and Carmelo Hayes put on a banger of a match. As soon as Melo hit a big chop on Ilya's chest, throwing him off the top rope onto the ground. I didn't mean to take that. Then Carmelo did a springboard flying clothesline to Ilya and hit that I don't know, the whirl around type thingy thing tang face breaker. And when Ilya went for the H-bomb, he got feet to the face, but Ilya, of course, gave a beautiful enziguri straight to the back of the neck to Carmelo Hayes, and Carmelo Hayes responded to a nasty jumping springboard DDT to the outside, and I saw Ilya for like 3 seconds died because his head hit the edge and fell like crazy. But as Melo brought Ilya back into the ring, went to the top rope to hit nothing but net. The referee, Charles Robinson, was distracted on focusing on Ilya. Ciampa grabs his leg, pulls him down, giving him a low blow. He falls. Melo gets hit with a Torpedo Moscow. H-bomb for the 1, 2, 3, and still your United States champion. Ilya had no idea what happened until they showed the replay on the big screen, and Ilya literally went ballistic and basically being upset that this wasn't a clean match. So yeah. Anyway, we had an interview between Charlexa, where Alexa said, the only reason why I teamed up with Rhea is because of Alexa. She made me do it, and all these other types of stuff that Charlotte was telling Kathy Kelly that she did for Alexa. And they basically said, and Alexa said this is a big goal and big personal goal that we worked on for Charlotte. So yeah. But she also did talk to L.A. Knight, yeah. And he said, let me talk to you. Yeah. He basically said he's going to beat Gunther, he's going to face John Cena, and all that type of stuff. Normal promo. We saw the Kabuki Warriors come out with Alexa Bliss, because it was Alexa Bliss versus Kairi Sane. In a solid match, we see Alexa doing her classic, whatever that jumping senton thing is. But has Kairi Sane distracted Charlotte and the referee. Alexa gets taken out by Asuka. And then we saw this nasty Alabama slam to the barricade to Alexa Bliss from Kairi Sane. Then we get back in the ring. Kairi sets up Alexa on the Tree of Woes, hits the stomp to the chest, but Alexa catches fire, hit a neck breaker type thing, and then, of course, Charlotte hits a big boot into the face of Asuka. As soon as which distracts Kairi Sane from hitting the Insane Noble, because she gets caught into a Sister Abigail DDT from Alexa Bliss to win the match for Alexa Bliss for the 1, 2, 3. As Charlexa was celebrating Lash Legend and Nia Jax take out both women. And we see a big, nasty forearm to the face of Alexa. Big Samoan drop to Charlotte. And a nasty, I think a chokeslam or Uranagi. Or no, that was just a roll off the back to Kairi. And it looks like Lash Legend and Nia Jax officially entered the conversation as well. So, we got Bayley and Lyra, Nia and Lash, Alexa, Charlexa, Io, Rhea, Kabuki Warriors, and the Judgment Day Girls. So that's 6 teams. So I can't wait to see what this WWE turns this big mess into. Next up, we had Nick Aldis and Cody Rhodes. And by the way, Cody Rhodes calmed down and put on a suit. You know, a suit makes him all nice and confident or whatever. But we went into Nick Aldis's GM. Yeah. We went into Nick Aldis's office where we saw NXT champion Ricky Saints and Oba Femi. Yeah, huh? Oba Femi there. He shakes both of their hands, and Cody says that John Cena talked about opportunity. So, the winner of your match tomorrow night at Deadline will, in fact, face me at the Saturday night's main event next weekend. So this is very, very big for both men. And I really am hoping it's going. I wish it was Oba, but since the title's on the line, it's going to be Ricky. I get it, but it's fine. I feel like Oba and Cody will have a match eventually when Oba's officially on the main roster. By the way, I think Oba should be on SmackDown. I don't know. I just like this room. See, this is a beautiful room, by the way. This is a nice room. I like it. Anyway, we see Jade Cargill come out with her WWE Championship, and man, she looks so good with the title, but yet she's in the mid-card division, bro. Why is she in the mid-card? Who knows? Anyway, Kathy Kelly interviews Lash and Nia, and they just basically said they're the most dangerous woman in the entire WWE, and they're coming for the titles. But we see Jade Cargill take on Alba Fire in basically a squash match. Not really, because Alba got a couple offensive in, but really the big thing happened was a slap from Chelsea Green. But Julia looks like she's coming after that United States Championship. I don't know why, but yeah, she's coming after that. But we did see a spine buster and a jaded from Jade Cargill to Alba Fire, which ended the match off. So, yeah. Anyway, these Fraxium went to Nick Aldis and basically said they wanted a shot at Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano for taking their mask. But, they have to wait a little bit because Ely comes in, says he wants that United States Championship match with Tommaso Ciampa, and he says, after I'm done with him, you can have whatever left of him, to Fraxium. And then, as soon as he turned around, he gets stopped by Tama Tonga, who is Solo Sikoa put his hand on, and blah, 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 blah. And so, let's go. Anyway, Jade Cargill still stuck in this disgusting feud. And honestly, this is why is she here? Can we just put her with people that clearly are never, with people that have a better chance of winning this championship than these fools? Because let's be honest, Michin is never touching this ever in her career. So is BFAB, never touching this in the entirety of her career. Like, I'm sorry, bro, not happening. So yeah. But Solo and their MFTs comes out and says, let me introduce to myself, because apparently the Wild Six got a problem. My name is Solo Sikoa. Sorry, what? He said, let me introduce myself, and my name is Solo Sikoa. And this is my family tree. And he said, it seems like the Wild Six have been watching us. Well, you have something that belongs to my family, and it's the Tag Team Championships. And he continues, blah, 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 blah. Then he moves on to Uncle Howdy, and he cuts one of the best promos in his entire career. I won't lie. He said that Uncle Howdy, that he's coming after everything Uncle Howdy has, and after he comes, and he's going to make sure, and he's going to take everything that he had and point it to the sky that is now yours, mine. And of course, him pointing to the sky indicated that he wants that what Bray Wyatt had, which was crazy. And he said that all I have to do is believe. So this man, Solo Sikoa, cut one of the best promos in his entire career, mentioned Bray Wyatt, and mentioned the believe character, man. You know it's special when he gets mentioned. It is crazy. But the Wyatt Six came out. We see Solo and Uncle Howdy exchange blows. We also see Tala Tonga and Eric Rowan exchange blows. Big boot to Tala Tonga. And then it's this segment right there. And finally, WWE is putting the Wyatt Six into an interesting feud. But it took way too long. It took about a year and a half to put these guys into a meaningful feud. It should have never taken this long. We're going on year 2 of the Wyatt Six, by the way. That's a little concerning that it took almost 2 years to finally put this team into a meaningful feud. That's a problem. That's a problem, alright. Anyway, The Miz is just still upset that he didn't get a chance at John Cena. Nick says, well, you swapped your name into the ball last week, so, you had your chance, but you lost twice, and, whatever. But Bayley comes in and says she's thank you for booking her at Saturday night's main event, and The Miz says, what? And then he just leaves the room because he's mad. Then Bayley asks who she's facing. And it's an NXT talent, and it is Sol Rook. Now let me just tell you, this match is going to be a banger. Hot take. By the way, is Zarya interfering to cost Sol Ruka her chance at this match? By the way, I hope I'm not missing anything, because Deadline is on right now. Anyway, I can't wait to see this match. Anyway, Gunther gets interviewed by Kathy Kelly or something. I think it was Kathy Kelly. Basically says, John, I am the Ring General Gunther. And says, you should watch how I beat L.A. Knight. And if you watch how Gunther beat L.A. Knight, it's a very, very scary and very upsetting indication that Gunther's going to try to tap out the GOAT. Anyway, it's confirmed for next week. We get the United States Championship match. Ilya Dragunov defending his championship against Tommaso Ciampa. So that's very exciting. LA Knight came out. Gunther, that Ring General Gunther came out. And Knight, time out. Sorry. Time out. Am I seeing that right? I must be tripping, right? Does that say HBK is mid? Hopefully that does not say HBK is mid. There better be another letter there. I did not know. The only sign I noticed from this match was this guy, that Gunther fears Walter. But an HBK is mid? Yo, I need to see this guy. I need to see this guy's all-time list. Oh, yeah. He definitely got some. He probably thinks Hulk Hogan's the best wrestler ever. Oh, that's a crazy sign, by the way. Anyway, LA Knight off the rip jumps on Gunther, attacking him, giving him some kicks to the stomach. Dive to the outside. Clotheslines. power slams. Well, no, that's an attitude adjustment. Bro, I thought that was a power slam. That was an awful AA then. Yeah, AA, beautiful burning hammer. I don't remember what that was, honestly. Yeah, I forgot. Something LA Knight did, but of course Gunther hit the beautiful dinosaur drop kick. But LA Knight hit a DDT, big megastar elbow drop for the 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, ooh. But Gunther hit a German suplex, which this started the angle of the whiplash on LA Knight's neck. It looks like LA Knight has neck problems. Gunther with the ugliest splash, 2 ugliest splashes in the world. Powerbomb, kick out from LA Knight, and then when Gunther was going for a sleeper hold, LA Knight catches him with a nasty BFT for the 1, 2. The foot on the rope by Gunther. And then Gunther locks in the sleeper hold. LA Knight fights out as tries to get him on his shoulders for a fisherman's suplex or fireman's carry. But Gunther just starts whamming those elbows into the injured neck of LA Knight and locks in a new finisher that apparently Gunther unlocked during this match and wrenched on the neck, making LA Knight tap out, and Gunther advances to face John Cena at Saturday night's main event. And at the end of the show, Gunther simply states, "John, you better watch, because I'm going to make sure you give up. Because I'm going to make you tap out." And walks away from the camera, and the show ends. Guys, I am very, very concerned that John Cena is going to give up. And he's going to tap out. I am very concerned that John Cena is going to tap out. Like, this is a very serious problem. John Cena has only tapped 4 times in his career, to Jericho, Benoit, and 2 times to Kurt Angle. He might be tapped out a 5th time to Gunther. John. Also, hold on. I don't know if you saw. I don't know if you see this. Hold on. Did you guys see the what John Cena said? John Cena put out on his socials. The stage is set for one last match. On a night of epic proportions, it is an honor to face off against an opponent who I respect and who has earned the right to issue this final challenge. I will bring my best, and I know he'll do the same. Don't miss the final time. Hashtag Saturday night's main event at Peacock. Guys, this is. First off, I'm gonna cry at Saturday's main event because this is his last time that Gunther, actually, that John Cena is gonna face. Will Gunther retire 2 wrestlers in the same year? We'll find out. Anyway, guys, have a beautiful rest of your day. Hit the subscribe button on your way out. Anyway, have a beautiful rest of the day. See you tomorrow. Peace. Bye.